Alright. Hello. Welcome back. How's everybody doing? What's everybody drinking? I've got water. I've got Doug paw on my leg, head down on my lap, looking up at me with big old puppy dog eyes, asking for a treat. So, of course, you gotta give him one. You want a treat? You want a treat? Hey, bingo boy. You're just off of camera. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. So, yeah. Fun thing, with this game and Breath of the Wild, I don't want to delete my save, because I'm still doing a lot in it, so we're gonna just do a different account. We're just making a new user, and we're gonna play the game under a Strem account. I've put, like, 180 hours into the game so far. It's very good. I've done most everything. This will not be a spoily playthrough, but I do know enough to actually be able to talk about stuff.
This strange gloom keeps getting thicker. We've been descending for a while now. These tunnels are deeper than I thought. What could be down here?
So, first things first, right off the bat. Oh yeah, they put crack in this game. Like, it's so addictive. So like, whenever the development announcement for this game came out, there was a big like extended trailer of Link and Zelda going like exploring the depths beneath Hyrule Castle with like a whole new pack animal and everything. It's strange that they didn't include that, or like they changed their mind about that whenever so much else that was shown about the game was kept in, including that new pack animal. You can find it in the game, and they even say like, "Oh, Zelda rides it and stuff." Um, just something interesting to point out.
People have been falling ill after coming into contact with the gloom drifting through these caverns. Though here it seems almost misty and not concentrated enough to harm us. We'll keep going, with it coming up from beneath Hyrule Castle. We do not know what waits below, so we need to be ready for anything. But I know I'll be okay with you, Link. Let's go solve this mystery.
Oh no, there are orcs. Link. The Master Sword. must be sensing something. I knew he had reason for concern. Ever since the end of the calamity, the castle has fallen into neglect. But I never could have imagined anything like these tunnels were hiding here. We must be careful as we move deeper. Link, you must find the precious. Holy shit, have y'all seen Gollum? Like the new game? The like 36 on Metacritic? Just shit show of a game. I haven't. I've just heard people talking about it. Whee! Link, look here. These are ruins from an ancient civilization. Wait, something is written here. Might these ruins be from the Zonai? Oh, look at this. These carvings. I'm sure they're Zonai in origin. I've seen designs like this in my studies. The Zonai are said to have lived long ago, in the time of earliest legend. They possessed godlike powers and had a prosperous civilization in the sky. But not a city in the sky. We're never talking about that again. Many history books tell us about the Zonai, but none give us the full picture. Much is still unknown about them. Those statues there! Is this what the Zonai look like? They seem so different than us, and such large ears. How did the ruins from a civilization in the sky end up here beneath the castle? It looks like the path ahead goes even deeper. Let's continue, Link.
You're not hurt, are you, Link? Look at these murals. The written histories of the royal family include stories of a great war fought long ago. It was a conflict between allied tribes and someone only ever referred to as the Demon King. Is it possible? Do these murals depict the same legend? This is similar to the statues we saw earlier, a Zonai. And these figures look like Hylians. This depiction certainly suggests that the Zonai descended from the heavens. It is said that my ancestors, the first of Hyrule's royal family, were born from a union with gods who had descended from the heavens. These murals tell a similar story, and if they are accurate, then the gods mentioned were the Zonai. They must have forged a relationship with the Hylians of that time, working together to establish the Kingdom of Hyrule. This figure, he seems to be stealing something of incredible power from the young kingdom. This This all aligns with what I've read during my studies. And then this. It shows the Demon King. And a fierce battle against him. If the creature depicted here really does represent the Demon King, then... Oh. Incredible! This mural must be the Great War recorded in the royal histories. This is the imprisoning war, and the events that led up to it. Link! This is a huge discovery! All right then, now to use this invention of Pura's. I'm glad I didn't leave it behind. It's so easy to record. You point it and click. Oh. It looks like the rest of the murals are obscured. Just what is this place? Maybe we'll find more answers farther ahead. Link, let's keep moving deeper.
Okay, so there was a loaded term there. There's a very loaded term there, the imprisoning war. The imprisoning war was something mentioned in the backstory of A Link to the Past. Like, if you boot up the Super Nintendo app on Switch and start a new game of Link to the Past, they'll talk about the imprisoning war, where the 7 wise men sealed Ganondorf, or Ganon, in the Sacred Realm. That was kind of retconned or expanded on in Ocarina of Time, where the 6 sages and Zelda sealed Ganondorf in the Sacred Realm. But then unretconned whenever they established that like there was a fallen timeline where Ganon won in Ocarina of Time. Regardless, this imprisoning war is not that same event. But we'll learn more about that later. Ma'am? That green light in the distance. I'm having the strangest sensation. This is all so ominous. What is this place? Let's continue, Link, but we must be extremely careful. Alright.
What is that?
Oh, fuck. Ah, shit.
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? The blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me. Zelda. You who carries that fragile sword. A link. Rauru placed his faith in you. And that was all you could do.
How do you know our names?
Um. Um. Fucking the official TikTok of Coheed and Cambria did a cut of that with Welcome Home, and it's the funniest shit ever.
Link, finally you wake. I've heard a great deal about you from Zelda. Your wounds were severe. I am relieved to see you escape death. Your arm, however, was beyond saving. I had to replace it, lest the injury endanger you further.
You ripped off my arm? You amputated me? Okay. One more loaded term. Rauru. Rauru is a name that's come up a couple of times before in Zelda. The first time that it showed up was in the very second Zelda game, Zelda 2, where it was just the name of a town. Rauru Town. It's most notable for appearing in Ocarina of Time as Rauru, the Sage of Light. And he was the only sage that you did not have to awaken. He was just there. And he was just a Hylian sage. you don't really learn anything about him. And then in Breath of the Wild, near the top of the map, you can find a like ruined village called the Raru Settlement. It doesn't even show up on your map until you go there, and there's really nothing there. That's it. So the fact that there's a dude called Raru is interesting. Its sacred power has been diminished after being ravaged by the gloom. That's me after a day of work. Rome was actually original for Breath of the Wild. That was the first time that we heard Rome. But before that, we've had a few other kings. There was Gustav in the Minish Cap. There was Daphnis in Wind Waker. And yeah, then there was Rome. Those were the only 3 kings of Hyrule, I think, that were named before Tears of the Kingdom. Also, fun fact, Raru's voice actor in this game, same voice actor as Dimitri from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Speech. I will not be naked. Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Perfect shot, perfect title sequence, perfect follow up to the Great Plateau and everything. We will talk more about that whenever it won't be a big old spoiler. But hey, that dragon's different from the other 3 dragons that were in Breath of the Wild. Apples. Hello. Link, I have waited for you. Princess Zelda left something for you in my care. It's your Nintendo Switch. This is the Purapad. I am told it is an invaluable tool that will provide you with the direction. I received it from Princess Zelda. I have now passed it on to you. My records indicate that Princess Zelda is waiting at the location marked on its map. My message has been delivered. Okay, where am I? We stand in the Garden of Time. The Temple of Time is visible from here. Wait a second. It was used in the distant past. Many rites and ceremonies of the kingdom were held there. But no more. It is a lonely place. No one visits. So, the Temple of Time, we've heard that before. That was where we got the paraglider in Breath of the Wild. It was also kind of important for Ocarina of Time. It was a dungeon in Twilight Princess, and there were 2 of them in Skyward Sword, one of which got destroyed. But now there's a different one. In the sky. Hello. You seem to be new here. Be wary of soldier constructs as you travel this way. Soldier constructs are those of us given strict orders to protect this land. The Zonai, who created us, directed them to eliminate trespassers. They will consider you a trespasser too. You must treat them as a serious threat. Allow me to offer unsolicited advice. Do not do that in my chat. You will be timed out and further banned. No unsolicited advice and no spoilers. You won't be spoiling me, you will be spoiling my chat, and I don't tolerate that. It is crucial to maintain a proper distance and target your opponents. Swinging haphazardly will not yield results. You may practice on targeting on me if you want. Oh, but please do not actually attack. Whee! Can I do something clever? Haha! Hello. Were you lured in by the delicious smells? I assume so. Ingredients are especially fragrant when roasted by a fire. They may also be tastier and more nutritious. I would not know. Oh, you are unfamiliar to me. My apologies. Among my tasks is to explain everything that first-time visitors might require knowledge of. You may have questions about this place. Please rest assured that a construct can answer them. I recall that your question was about roasting food. I roast ingredients by placing them beside the fire. I do not eat, but I am given to understand that it improves the taste. Our creators roasted ingredients in order to enhance their nutritional value. Do you have ingredients? I invite you to use this fire to roast them. And there's that dragon. But we can't stare at dragons. We have to go find Zelda, who's apparently in the Temple of Time.
That door will open only to those with sufficient power. I'm sorry. I did not intend to startle you. It was I that spoke to you earlier. That arm originally belonged to me. I am Raru. Forgive me for appearing to you in this manner. Unfortunately, I no longer have a physical form. In any case, that arm should allow you to open this door. It seems to have lost the power to do so. You might be able to restore it, but you would need to enter a place filled with sacred light. Ah, of course. Why not visit the shrines on this island? The shrines. Yes, I'm sure they are the key.
Oh no. We've got shrines again. So the Sheikah shrines in the last game were specifically created to test this link for whenever the Calamity Ganon returned. These shrines, supposedly, according to some tablets that you can find across the sky, are just supposed to be focuses of that sealing light, that light that banishes evil, and were meant to hold back monsters. Ah, this was not where I was supposed to go. This is so fucking cool. Because I assume that they have the interior of the shrine rendered in the same space as the other one, and it's just a vector mask to show which one is active at the time. Because I can push the camera in here. And it still renders a 3D space at the inside. This game is so fucking cool. The Death's Writ truly were thinking with portals. So you've made it here. This is a shrine of light. Long ago, I filled these places with light that purges evil. I believe this light will restore an ability your right arm has lost. Now then, extend your hand. Now we are an unstoppable destructive force. Ultra Hand. Ultra Hand was the name of a Nintendo toy. It was a springy, like, stretchy, grabby hand thing. But it's like Magnesis on steroids. This is the Ultra Hand ability. It allows you to move objects freely and attach them to other objects. With it, you will be able to build a great number of things. Really, anything you can imagine. Use Ultra Hand and receive the blessing from this shrine. Long bridge. Long bridge. That stick to thing. I treat everything like a companion cube. I carry it until I cannot. You have done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. This is legally distinct from the spirit orbs from the last game. See, it makes your arm fart the strawberry jelly. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. You did very well getting through that shrine, and you've restored an ability. This is wonderful. If you visit and complete 2 more shrines, you should be able to open the door to the Temple of Time. You may want to mark the shrines in the distance with pins. Then you'll never lose track of where they are. The Puripad offers a very useful scope. It's quite handy. that one. I don't want to go that way. I want to do the minecart thing. So, actually, just for shits and giggles, I didn't see what happened if you jump off prematurely. Do I just die? Yes. Yes, I do. Get back here. I see that they're still at work even now. We originally created the constructs to assist in our endeavors. All of us were fond of them. I never imagined they would continue to carry out their assigned tasks to this day. The fact that their labor no longer serves any purpose, yet they perform it still. It is disquieting to me. I'm so happy that they made this useful again. Cause like there was that one part of the Great Plateau in Breath of the Wild where the solution where one of the solutions was to chop a tree, and the way that it falls, it would make a sort of bridge that you can walk on to cross to the next area. But then that was never really a solution again. But Long Bridge is the best solution to most puzzles in this game. quiet. I am engaged in hunting. Shush. I do not remember seeing you here before. That would explain your inability to be silent. You're talking about Link. Excuse me. I apologize. It is my duty to provide any necessary explanations to newcomers such as yourself. My specialty is hunting. Other constructs you meet will be able to answer questions you may have about other subjects. Time has passed while I hunted. I seem to have failed to hear the time bell. I will rest now. Let me know if I am needed, but do so quietly. One shot didn't kill it? Oh no. Cooking tutorial. Shit, now I absolutely need to cook this. Pay no attention to what we just picked up, Kylan. But it's going well. How are you? How are things? hope everybody was very fond of that combat because I will never be that good ever again. Who threw that piece of paper at me? Alright. Let me make sure to pick up every freaking arrow that I can because I run out so quickly. And they just patched the duplication glitch that I was making some use of in my last save, or in my main profile. Truly, rest in pepperoni. To the dupe glitches. I think there are new ones that have been discovered. Oh no. But honestly, just for like the materials, like to upgrade outfits, like especially with how the dragons work now, in order for a dragon to respawn, or to recharge to drop another item, to drop another material, they have to move in the game world for 10 minutes. And they don't move at set times. They just, whenever Link can move, the dragons do move along their set route. So it was just so convenient. This is awful. Where's my friend? Huh? You can see me. I'm a Korok, one of the children of the forest. I was traveling with my friend, but we got separated. My friend is sending up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired, though. I can't move. I need to reach my friend. No, let's keep it like that. Happy trails. Now it's my turn. Oh no. Reunite at last! Thanks! I'd like to give you something, but here's all I have. Bye! So yeah, they gave you the ability to pick up Koroks, and the internet has definitely not abused that ability at all. Whee! I like making little like cars and stuff, and then putting like a construct head on, and then like giving the construct head a cannon and everything, and then sticking the Korok on top of the construct head. That way, it looks like they're piloting the gun, like in Halo. Whenever you get somebody in your turret, whenever you're driving a Warthog, it's cute. Okay. Where is a sail? Dun 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 sail. It fucking windy. No, come back. I don't have the rewind ability yet. I need you. It windy. Oh, I was going to say, I have a Korok leaf, but I don't. I have a Korok frond, which I can't use by itself. And it's a shrine. I'm going to figure out how to do the other half of what this game really does well. And just because I think it's cool, we're going to stick the camera in the shrine as we walk into it again, because I just think the second 3D rendered space is really fucking cool. So you've made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. This is the fuse ability. It allows you to fuse something nearby to your weapon or shield, thereby enhancing it. Why not pick up that sword just ahead and then fuse a nearby object to it? Use fuse and then receive the blessing from this shrine. Well, let me drop one. I need so many fire fruit. Probably could have just used the candle though. And saved one fire fruit. Ow. Alright, one more. And it's gonna be a bitch and a half to get to it. Link. I came because there is something I failed to give you. Please take it. What I have just given you is an energy cell. it is required to make use of the tools known as Zonai devices. I cannot demonstrate its utility because there are no Zonai devices right here. However, I have associates on the other side of that cave system. They can teach you how to use this. I hope that the energy cell I provided is useful to you. Are we still in tutorial land? Yes. So all we've done is the intro cutscene. We woke up on tutorial land, and we will not be leaving until probably the end of stream. It takes a while. Honestly, now that's a knife. Oh no! I need that. Give me every single one of these fuckers that I can find. We're not going to think too much about what just happened. Is this the shirt? Yes. Okay, I've seen a lot of people are just like, I didn't see the shirt. I'm pretty sure that is the only route you can take. I guess you could just like walk over, like climb over this thing. Yeah. Saw, dude. The steward constructs were the first to be built. After that, we created others suited to different roles. Culinary constructs, maker constructs. You'll find all sorts of them that's still active in this place. Some became so skilled within their specialties that they surpassed us. We began to learn from them instead. You should take the time out to talk to them. They can teach you many things you might not yet know. Oh. That's, you know what, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Shit! Oh. Oh no. No, I cannot grab it. Please. 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 Oh no. Pray for me. Shit. Mushroom. Not choo choo jelly. That will kill me.
Huh? You're not Hetsu. But you see me? I didn't know someone like you could see children of the forest. Well, if you see Hetsu, please return this to him. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too, so you should keep an eye out while you wander.
Careful. That was not careful. Maybe this took me 3 hours to do my first time around because I need everything to be straight. Hey, Connor, you're making a lot of stamina restoring stuff. Yep. It's a surprise tool that'll help us out later. Kylan, don't look. Oh shit, I missed a mushroom. No, no. Oh, that was very generous. Okay, so two things I want to do. Whee! This cave is especially dark. You will need a light in order to proceed to the mining site ahead. Do you have any bright bloom seeds? Yes, I do. What a relief. You would not otherwise be able to see anything as you proceed. Bright bloom seeds grow primarily in caves. There was a time once when they grew here as well. This cave has been mostly picked clean of them. That is because it is especially dark. The seeds were often necessary. My associates often forget to bring bright bloom seeds. I am posted here to provide a reminder. Use them to light your way if you are proceeding ahead. Watch your step. So. Oh, whoa. What is? This is Zonite. Apologies for not noticing you. I always focus on processing zonite. Zonite? Oh, are you unfamiliar with it? This is the zonite I mentioned. It is a unique mineral that can be mined far beneath the land below. There are trace deposits of it on this island as well, but they are limited to this cave. Our society flourished by processing this substance into other materials. Zonite is processed by smelting it in a furnace. It is thereby converted into materials with useful properties. A few such materials will be ready for your review shortly. Wait one moment. Thank you for your patience. I will now explain what sorts of materials the ore can be processed into. Zonite technology is typically powered by zonite charges. These occasionally solidify into a form known as crystallized charges. Converting zonite into other useful materials in this way is called processing. Please visit anytime you require processed materials. Is there 10? Let me get some more. So getting the crystallized charges, which is 3 zonite per crystal charge, getting 100 of them will help us expand our battery, which will help us power things longer. This is a minecart station. Excavated resources can be transported from here. Could it be that you have forgotten to bring zonite capsules? Zonite capsules. You have forgotten yours, or perhaps you may not even know what I mean. Zonite capsules are a convenient means of carrying portable zonite devices. It is unfortunate that you seem to have none. I will lend you a few spares. I'm a fan. The ones I gave you were fan types. You can deploy them at any time. They will generate wind when struck. Zonite devices are useful and come in many varieties. I always carry several with me for any occasion. Many neglect to keep a healthy supply on hand. I keep watch for such individuals. The spares I give you were the last ones I carried. Take care not to forget again. Remember that a device cannot be put back in its capsule. Think carefully before deploying one from your pouch. Whee! The time bell that sounds from the Temple of Time rings at a set time each morning and evening. Along with the constructs, we woke to the sound of the bell. When we heard it in the evening, we knew it was time to rest. It also played its part in our traditional ceremonies. In a way, it was this place's beating heart. The sight of the temple and the sound of its bells stir fond memories in me. A gachapon machine. Device dispenser operation confirmed. On track to meet today's zonite capsule production target. Oh, do you want to use the device dispenser? I have nearly met my target. You are welcome to use it. Yes, this is a device dispenser. It produces zonite capsules by converting certain resources. The resources it accepts are things such as construct horns and zonite charges. You can process resources that you hold by dropping them into the receptacle. It is similar to using a cooking pot. So, let's get some gachapon. We're gonna be nice to the Koroks. Kind of. I put glue on the seat so you didn't fall off.
Thanks for bringing my friend. Here's something for you. Bye. Thanks for bringing my friend. I made it thanks to you.
Oh no, whatever are we going to do? So, we've got a long gap where these cards are going to fall off if we just go. But I think we can solve this little conundrum. I think. I fear that that thing didn't place right. Alright, now is this the solution? No. But it almost was. No. Now, is this the solution? Help. Help. Oh no. Oh no. Honestly, I love it for that. It is very wild. I think I have this backwards, but I'm going to proceed anyway. Haha! That I was supposed to jump in the pond that was conveniently right next to me. Alright. So going up that way will be the way to get to the next shrine. But there's a mini boss here that I want to do. Can I actually get there? Yes. No. Yes. No. I had thought. This is a flux construct. This is a sweet point. I am going to just grab it. I don't have recall. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing that you can use them for. I'm not sure that they have a use besides that. I think the bosses also drop like parts of themselves, and the only actual use for them is to fuse them. I didn't get the bubble frog in the last cave. Oh well. That's gonna bother me. But we're just going through Tutorial Island. We're not spending more time here than we need to. Oh, I didn't kill him. Shit, he's still alive. The soldier constructs and captain constructs are only doing their duty to protect the Garden of Time. At the time, it was sadly necessary to protect our land from invaders. I am terribly sorry for any threat they pose to you now. We're just gonna let this situation play out. Goodbye. Oh no. That's a like. I like seeing the return of so many enemies from Zelda 1. Likes. Because it's always fun to see what's the newest take on them. But that's how I felt whenever Gleeok made its return. Connor, what are you doing with the minecart shield? Listen. It's a skateboard. what in fact is the optimal way to get up there. Because, spoiler alert, my solution was Long Bridge. Oh, I can climb up the vines. I can climb up the roots. In my first playthrough, I was running out of cold resistance. I only cooked one meal because I'm like, oh, well, you know, 10 minutes, that's enough for me to just get up all the way. It's not like I really need to get a whole bunch of cold resistance. I'm sure I'll find, like, you know, a warm doublet or something. That way I don't have to keep cooking. I didn't. And I was stuck on the other side of this over here. I'm like, I need to get up there fast, like right now. So I chopped down all those trees and tried to make a long bridge to get up. But those trees don't have flat, stable trunks. So it was always lopsided and rolling away. And you don't have the rewind ability yet. But I was doing that while, like, steadily losing hearts. I was eating apples to try and stave off hypothermia. I may have actually died. I don't remember. This was like at, you know, 2:30 in the morning. So, you've made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. This is the Ascend ability. It lets you travel through what's directly above you and ascend through it and emerge on top of it. You'll find it quite useful in all sorts of places and situations. Use Ascend and receive the blessing from the shrine. So apparently, this was just a dev command. Whenever they were building caves and everything, one of the devs who was like using this a lot to, you know, get out of the caves was just like, you know, this is so much better than like backtracking through the caves. Why don't we just like make this an ability? And so they did. And it's great. Oh no. Alright, so that was our third shrine. I see now you restored some power to that new arm of yours. The door into the Temple of Time should now open for you. I could use pants. Except I still have 49 or 45 seconds and I plan to use them. Zonai devices were the pinnacle of our technology. We built an advanced civilization with them and flourished for many, many years. If you can master the use of the Zonai devices, your quest will be much easier. So this is a wing. It's a glider that glides. Alright, so we were told that Zelda was here at this location. So let's go get a kiss. That's a big ass Makitama. Okay, so this is something that I'm only picking up now in retrospect, which is how this works. Yeah. So what the fuck just happened? Mechanically, we got our fourth core ability, which is recall, which is reversing an object's movement. Narratively, in the story, we're going to get 5 more of that scene. The other times that we are going to get a scene like this is whenever we get a Sage's Vow, where we get like someone to help us. That right there was Zelda giving us her vow as the Sage of Time, which is that filling in something on Link's hand. The other times it's giving him a ring. So that's neat. This is me putting that together for the first time. Something that I'm only recognizing on a second playthrough. Ah, recall. The ability to reverse the movement of an object through time. And Zelda has vanished as well. This is basically Link getting his Infinity Gauntlet. And that was his time stone. What you just saw. It's a mystery even to me. Perhaps it was a sort of echo, one that reflects her sheer will. That you've now been given this ability, no doubt it will prove important. So now, okay, I've seen people put this together that like, oh, you know, this is the Temple of Time. There's a pedestal of time, and now in order to get to the back room, we have to use the Door of Time. But what is the actual thing? In Ocarina of Time, it was, you know, using the Ocarina of Time. But in this, we're using the recall ability to get through the Door of Time, which is neat. This door stands as a test of your own overall vitality. You remain in a weakened state. You're not yet strong enough to open it. But there is one more shrine on this island. There you can get another blessing. If you add that to the other blessings you received at shrines and offer them all to the goddess, you might just find your way forward after all. Let me see the Puripad. The Puripad lets you travel to certain places instantly. Now, see all the blue marks on your map? You can travel instantly to any of them. I suggest the one at the bottom of your map. Use the travel function to reach that area quickly. You'll find the last of this island's shrines around there somewhere. Aww. Aw, that's cute. I'm sure you'll get many named Raru and spoiler. There is there is another name. Oh shit. Okay, this guy will be able to give us more batteries if we get 100 crystallized charges. I never visit this guy because there's another one that's going to be at like the hub area. This is a fucking triumph. How the hell is this game keeping track of every manipulatable object for all this time without skipping a beat? I had to think and check if I was in the right place. I think I am. Let's get a PO hard. And get our stank out.
Ah, good. I see you have managed to open the door. You haven't fully recovered yet, but that is to be expected. You were almost beyond saving. By visiting the shrines and receiving their blessings, you have mitigated some of the corruption's effects. Though our time together has been brief, I am so happy that we finally met. You are exactly as Zelda said. I've done everything I can for her. Now it is up to you.
So that was Rauru. Voiced by Fire Emblem's Dimitri. Who I do not think is the same person as Rauru, the Sage of Light from Ocarina of Time. But the naming is intentional. Fi? So Fi is using Link to recall the Master Sword to where Zelda is, or to when Zelda is. the new dragon, the light dragon, is doing something. Ascending to the heavens, and the cloud barrier is broken. So if you remember in Skyward Sword, we couldn't actually descend to the surface until the cloud barrier was broken. At which point Link could dive all the way to the surface.
Link, you must find me.
And it appears that the light dragon did that for us. But we don't have a paraglider, so I sure hope we can land in that puddle. Oh, there's a better puddle here. I believe that was actually the bottomless bog in the last game. Or the bottomless swamp. There was like a skull there and you couldn't step in it or anything. There might have been a shit ton of malice. But hey, we did that an hour faster than I was expecting us to. Sweet. So in the last game, Hyrule Field was one of the most difficult late game areas of the game because there was just so many guardians. In this game, it's one of the easier earlier game areas, and I think that's a really cool like juxtaposition. The Great Plateau, difficult as fuck. And the game actually brings us right to Lon Lon Ranch, which is interesting. That was a horrible one. I flinched, but I should have scurried. Okay, captions. Link? It's you, you're back. Where have you been? Last that anyone saw either you or Princess Zelda was when you went to investigate the gloom. And then the castle rose into the sky and everyone's been so worried about what happened to you both. Purah nearly wore herself out trying to figure out where you two went. Purah's working in that large building over there. Please, report to her right away. She'll want to know you're alright. So this is the hub area, Lookout Landing. Ah, what a pleasant evening. Hey, you! Where have you been? This is Robbie. Don't answer that. Tell me later. For now, you should hurry and go talk to Purah. She's been in a tizzy since you and the princess disappeared. She's in the building with the telescope up on the second floor. Go see her and give her some peace of mind, will you?
What?
That hair, those eyes. Doc! Dr. Purah! The swordsman has returned.
Okay. Now where have you been? Linky, you're not a ghost, are you? Hey. That looks interesting. Phew. One step at a time. What exactly happened?
They knew what they were doing.
So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle, you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates. Then Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell. Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Purah pad from an unusual creature, and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice, and find your way here.
Then,
What?
are you saying you came from up there? This Rauru you met. I think that's what the first king of Hyrule was named. Well, that's new information. Are they one and the same? So much of this doesn't make sense. Yet. But I'm certain that mummy you found under the castle must be related to the upheaval. The castle rising up, the ruins falling down from the sky. The mummy must be connected to it somehow. And then there's the most important detail of all. You're sure that you heard the princess speak to you? And she gave you a clear message to find her? If that truly was the princess, then that means she's alive. Maybe she's trapped beneath the castle and needs help. That settles it. I know you only just returned, Link, but I need you to meet with the search party up by Hyrule Castle. They've been searching tirelessly for you two. The captain in charge of the search is named Hawes. Work with him to find the princess as quickly as you can.
Yes.
I know that mummy may still be lurking somewhere around there, which is concerning, to say the least, but we have more immediate problems to deal with right now. I'm counting on you, Linky. Okay. So, to recap, the pearl on the right is what she looked like in Breath of the Wild when, she was tired of being 120. So she aged herself down to like a 10-year-old. Then she got tired of it and was just like, you know what, I'm going to age myself back up to 20. And so she just did. This is honestly a little older than how we saw her in Age of Calamity. Meanwhile, Robbie's still an old fuck. And people are still thirsty for Robbie. Okay, this is Hyrule Castle Town, whenever it's not filled with things that want to kill us immediately. And this is Addison. Ah. Whoa, 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 darn it all. President Hudson, are you okay? Oh no, what have I done? Alright, I'm sorry, President Hudson. I won't let you fall over again. That was unforgivable. It's all your fault startling me like that. Yes, I know it's just a sign, but I have great respect for President Hudson, so I pin the blame on you. Unforgivable, President Hudson. You haven't heard about Mr. Hudson? He's the president of our construction company. He's the one appointed by the princess herself. She placed him in charge of putting those material caches everywhere, and now he's shouldering Hyrule's restoration. Of course, he's also the founder of Hudson Construction, and besides all that... Sorry, what's all this? Hey, I'm right in the middle of President Hudson's epic tale of heroism. Well, fine. What was I doing before? I don't want the others getting jealous, so I haven't spread this around. But President Hudson gave me an extra special mission. And that's to put up these signs all over the place to let everyone know Hudson Construction is a big deal. These aren't your ordinary signs, as you can clearly see. They portray Mr. Hudson himself in detail. Noble, glorious detail. So to recap, Hudson was one of the construction workers in Breath of the Wild who, first off, was on the team that helped that was going to demolish your house until you buy it. But then he was in charge of the restoration of a town called Terrytown, which is in this game. It's unforgivable for even one of these to fall over, and so I've pledged to support him. Don't worry, Mr. Hudson, I'm here for you. But I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. So, I really like the Addison puzzles. They're just... that's not gonna work. They're neat little spatial reasoning puzzles, except for I don't have very good spatial reasoning. I really like this puzzle, he says, not knowing a damn clue how to solve this puzzle. And then he puts up the signs. He's not a good construction worker. Note that we still don't have the paraglider. That shooting star is so tempting. It's so tempting for me to stop what I'm doing and just go get that falling star. But no. So, what about the weapons? During the upheaval, all the weapons, swords, spears, claymores, you named it, suddenly decayed. So yeah, all weapons that we're gonna find on the surface, besides like the Zonai weapons and like sticks and stuff, they're all rusted to shit. Same markings and everything as the Master Sword. Did I go too far? Whew, whew, whew. I almost died. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh? Link, is that you? You're alive? And all in one piece, it looks like. Does that mean Princess Zelda's safe too? What a relief. Hang on, you're alone? But you heard the princess calling out to you and you're here to help with the search? I see, maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I am relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We need some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Captain! It's Princess Zelda! Princess Zelda? She's safe. I must go. My people need me. Wait, what? You saw that too, Link? You saw Princess Zelda turn to light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Pyrrha know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it will take a bit. Please, you must tell Pyrrha about what happened here as soon as possible. Ouchie. Nope, not gonna do it, not gonna do it. Okay, no more skateboarding. Oh. Let's unlock this, though. So, there's the guy who makes batteries on the Sky Island, right? I never go to him, because there's one right here. This is a crystal refinery. There's a crystal refinery. Right there. It helps make more batteries. You don't have to go to the Sky Island. There's one right here. Lane? Well, did you find anything?
What?
You're telling me Princess Zelda was at the castle and then she transformed into light and flew off? I've got to say, your stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that's what you saw, I've got to believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval. For now, at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues about where she flew off as we look around. Oh, yeah, you still got the Puripad, right? Can I see it for a sec? It's a little worse for wear, but seems to be functioning fine. Map, map, map. Aha. Oh, right. I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from right around Lookout Landing. And for that, we need our Skyview Tower. Joshua, what's the status of the Skyview Tower right now?
Let me see.
Outwardly, the structure seems to be complete. Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, so just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just the spot for you. It has free beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself. If you want more info, talk to the soldier who's watching over everything from the center, right where the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothing for your travels, you should go to Mub Shop. I'll be over by Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know. Alright, Joshua, let's work on the final preparations for the tower. I'll handle the travel point. Joshua, you're in charge of the switch. Okay, Doc, you can count on me. Glad to have you back, Link. My name is Scorpus. I've been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, any at all, come right to me. I'll answer as best I can. Now please allow me to open up the emergency shelter. Hey, it's me. Open up. I didn't know it could do that. There was a memory here in Breath of the Wild. I didn't know it could do that. The underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault using the equipment you want. If I put this here, then that goes there. No, that's not quite it. That should do it. Hey Link, y'all set? I just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now. Or it will be once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch. All the Skyview towers have now been activated.
Yeah.
Okay, Link, your turn. Go hold the pure pad over that terminal. Alright, the Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here at any time instantly. The same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to your pure pad. Impressive, right? But Skyview towers are more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The Purapad works with Skyview towers and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, huh? The thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill, and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. Now, we can play the game. Right, it's showtime. Let's start with the test scan. It's time for our very first test launch. I mean, our first test. Just step over there into the circle and find me afterward, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab. When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with the places where... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Is she holding a recorder in her hand? And I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. I have plans. But Connor, you'll never make it. Y'all, I came prepared. I'm not over here playing checkers. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. You might remember in Breath of the Wild, we couldn't step foot into this room without triggering the final boss fight. But now it's fine. There's a whole, like, thing for this. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it because I know where it is and I'm here. I could use pants. Huh, those will kill us. Those will kill us instantly. Alright. That ain't gonna cut it. Okay. If y'all are easily frightened, I'm so sorry. I might die. But this is important. Oh, sweet. Okay. Great, they despawned. There might be more. No big deal. there's still some armor in there. The Royal Guard's uniform, like you can go find it right now. I'm just not. That was honestly more than I set out to do. Um, what I was gunning for, which I didn't do because we found the other royal weapons that were in the sanctum, was I wanted to go to Zelda Study and get a royal claymore. Um, but I just didn't. And I don't think I can right now because I think the enemies around will just one-shot me. Which is scary. But because I was actually able to make it to the shrine, I just went and unlocked that travel point. And then, since I unlocked that one, we might as well jump in and get the other one.
Oi! Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh!
Sweet, now we actually look like the main character.
Uh-huh.
Welcome back. That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. Hell yeah, it was. I made it to the fucking castle in the sky. So, how did it go? Did you get a proper map scan?
Huh.
Good. That map is crucial to our research. There are sky view towers in every region of the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all. Right, let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in from all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. The first report comes from Haber to the northwest. Next up is Eldon to the northeast. The Gerudo are reporting trouble in the southwest, and finally there's Lanayru to the east. The strange phenomena are concentrated in these 4 regions. I can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena. Hey Doc, I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda at Rito Village over in Haber recently. That is pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay. But this does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link, we've asked the Lucky Clover's Gazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings-on in Hyrule than them. You'll find them near the entrance to Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure she can help you out in some way too. I'll be here, directing a variety of investigations into the upheavals, many chasms, and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone, somewhere, might know what has happened to the princess.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomena that are troubling regions around Hyrule Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or another. I gotta find Goggles. Sorry, can't talk now. There's something I gotta discuss with Goggles right away in our research into the chasms. Let's talk later. No, we're gonna follow her because we're gonna do this before we do anything else. Because as far as I'm concerned, this is still the tutorial. I was saying that I want to go investigate the depths. Look, if you're not going to listen to me, I'll go and jump into a castle myself. No way, no how. You can't do that. The depths are far too vast for you to explore on your own, and we've only barely begun to look into them. I'd love to go gallivanting around down there too. Who knows what wonders are at the bottom of those chasms. No matter how wondrous they may be, it's far too dangerous for you. I'm not about to allow our young prodigy to go wandering around somewhere so unknown, so foul. If anything were to happen to Purah's favorite student, it'd be the end for me. The end. But I need more on that figure. If we have more info on it, then it should help us better understand the depths. What figure? Oh, Swordsman, sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out of the conversation.
Yeah.
Let me get you up to speed. Our survey team brought back some artifacts from a journey into the depths. One of them caught my eye. This piece of slate, specifically the image depicted on it. See that figure standing on two legs with one arm raised up? Well, I have a theory. I think it could be evidence that a mysterious people once lived in the depths. That's why I want to go down there. I want to see if there are any more depictions like this one. I want to see for myself. But Goggles here says it's too dangerous, and he won't let me go. Joshua, come on now. I'll tell you what, I'll go down there myself and see if I can't find anything about the figure on that slate. And Link will join me. We'll start by looking for anything down there that resembles the figure on the slate. Assuming we find what we're looking for, we'll use your PurePad's camera to take a picture of it for Joshua. A perfect plan. A camera? You don't know about the camera. It's one of the PurePad's basic features. With the camera, you can capture nearby scenery as an image, one that's stored on your pad there. Sounds like you still have more to learn about the PurePad. Well then, I'll teach you how to take pictures, once we're down there anyway. There'll be lots of monsters in the depths, so I'll be counting on you to keep me safe. Let's see. I guess we should enter through the chasm on the south of Lookout Landing. I'll go on ahead. Once you're ready and raring to go, come find me there. Ta-ta!
What?
Wait, hang on. Looks like he's gone. I'm sorry you got roped into all this, Swordsman. Goggles means well, but when he wants to help me, he leaps before he looks. But here, maybe this will help you out at least. Oh, and take this too. The chasms are pretty deep, so light from the surface doesn't make it down there. It's pitch black. But if you attach a bright bloom seed to an arrow and shoot it, it'll light up the area. Definitely a useful trick down there. Oh, okay, you'll want to head straight out of Lookout Landing's southern gate. You'll find the chasm Goggles used just outside. I don't know too much about how your camera works, but I'm counting on you to bring me that picture. Oh, and please look after Goggles for me. You stand before me. I am the one who returns bows to the afterlife where they belong. Offer bows to me. They are the spirits that ought to return to the afterlife. Here's a bow for you. Yes. Oh, this is indeed a bow. What pitiful beings these are. They have lost their way home and wander the depths of this land. I have returned the lost spirit to the afterlife where it belongs. Since I was brought here to the surface, I have been unable to return Pose to the afterlife. Because of you, I can assist them once again. You should take this. If you offer me more Pogues, I will give you suitable compensation. Ooh. My brethren, whose spirits reside in statues far larger than mine, are in the depths of this land. If you encounter my brethren, try offering Pose to them. Farewell. Okay, so Pose. Pose are enemies in other games. They're little ghosts that carry around little lanterns full of ghost flame. Here they are just the spirits. So like, in Twilight Princess, Pose souls were a collectible. Now, Pose are just the collectible. Excusez-moi. What in the Elden Ring? Oh no. It goes in the square hole. there was a secret that I did not get. And I want it. Help. Now back through the square hole. Whee! Are you Link? Pleasure to meet you. I'm Ponic from the Zonai Survey Team. Robbie told me to guide you to him once you arrived, but he rushed along with such haste that I didn't bring enough bright bloom seeds, and now I've run out. So I lost sight of him. I thought he was taking a short walk over to that glowing area over there. Then he just kept going. And going. Last I saw him, he was heading way out there off to the west. Do you have any bright bloom seeds with you? I do. Oh, that's great news. Light from the surface doesn't reach down here, as you might have noticed. You'd be risking your life to wander here without a light source, you know. You can easily get bright bloom seeds in caves, and they'll light up if struck, so they're pretty easy to use too. We use the seeds all the time in the Zona service team. The simplest way is to throw them with your hand. Those who are skilled enough with a bow will attach them to arrows and fire them off into the distance down here. And if you're going to explore the depths, take plenty of those seeds with you. So that thing that I did whenever I went into the very scary pit, that's what we can do here. And light up the area. So now it's not dark and scary. Now they said Robbie was going off to the west, so following these little campsites. That red stuff is cooties. We cannot get it. This will make it so we lose our max hearts. Like that. And if the enemies down here hit us, they will make us lose our max marks. I completely missed Robbie the first time I was down here. I'm like, oh, he kept going west. Never saw the dude. What? Look how bright that thing got. That light down in this dark is downright refreshing. In fact, it's so luminous, it's almost like we're on the surface. Just standing near it makes me feel so much better. How strange. Hey, it's you. You're finally here. I need to show you what I found. This statue. It's standing tall on two legs, one arm raised high. It looks an awful lot like the figure Joshua showed us on that piece of slate, don't you think? Alright, get that camera of yours ready. It's time to put it to work. That's right. I forgot you hadn't used the camera when we last spoke. Very curious indeed, given it's one of the Purapat's basic functions. Give me that Purapat for a second, alright? Well, there's the problem. Your camera is locked. And so's your Hyrule Compendium. Hang on. If I remember correctly, you press this while you pull this and tap that and... boom! Now you should be able to use both the camera and your Hyrule Compendium. So, go take a picture of that statue. This is a good chance to verify it's working properly too. Test it out. Experience is the best teacher after all. Once you capture the image, come back here. I want to see how it looks. So, whenever I saw this, I thought of the magma from Skyward Sword. I don't think that was the intention. I think it's just a Zonai. But, yeah. If you captured an image of that statue with the camera, then hurry up and show me. I'd like to see how it looks. So, did you do a good picture? Stupendous. Looks like you captured it well. I'm sure Joshua will be satisfied with this. Lighting up that immense root, getting us a picture of the statue. You just started helping us research what's down here, but soon enough we're going to have even more to investigate. Well then, it's time I head back up to the surface. See you at Lookout Landing. Don't make Joshua wait too long for that picture. Well, look at this. You're the one I saw flying around the sky. It's great to meet the first to ever be launched from the Skyview Tower. A real historic moment. Hey, what's your name? Link, you say? Hold on there. Really? Your name is Link? Hey, buddy. You got the same name as that famous swordsman. Ha, good for you. Pretty big name to live up to, though. Anthony Hawk? Like Tony Hawk? I wonder what that guy's up to. This? I'm Pin, by the way. I work for the Lucky Clover Gazette. I'm writing an article about this event, so folks everywhere will know about the Skyview Towers being activated. I better get to work. Our newspaper is short on staff, so I've had to flap all over the place to cover the news. Hey, we could use another reporter. You should join us. Seem like a brave type and all. That's what it takes. Our newspaper is based in Hambro to the northwest. You'll find it near the bridge that leads to Rito Village. I keep giving hints that the player should go to Rito Village. You should go to Rito Village. Stop by if you're up for the adventure of a lifetime in the newspaper biz. Until then, Sapow! Hey, you! Show Josh the picture you took of the statue. The figure matches up pretty well, and it looks darn cool, too. This is it. This does match what's on the fragment. Thank you, swordsman. Just like on the slate, this figure must be showing people of some sort, whoever they were. Which confirms that my theory, that people lived in the depths. I'm sure we'll find more traces of them if we keep searching. This is a big, big, big discovery. Wow, what's next? The possibilities? There's so much more to research. Oh, but before I focus on that, there's something I want to give you as thanks for helping with this stage of my investigation. Our earlier surveys of the depths found all of this. What do you think it's for? I feel as if these contain some kind of strange power. Like maybe it's energy or something. Anyway, they might help you in your search for Princess Zelda, so hopefully you find them useful. That fragment helped us see the depths in a new way. Now we're closer to understanding one of its mysteries. I'm going to sift through everything that our surveys have brought back from down there. Maybe there are even more fragments that I can piece together. Goggles. Swordsman, thank you so much for going to investigate the depths for me. Great job getting the picture of the figure that Joshua was looking for. She was pretty happy to see that statue. And I was thrilled to show you how to use the camera. Inspired, even. The Purpad has even more potential functions, you know. Listen up. Big update here. Your Purpad can be equipped with a sensor that detects shrines. Come on, act more impressed. I'm the first one in all of Hyrule who noticed the shrines after the upheaval, so I created a sensor to detect them. The only thing is, I can't set it up here at Lookout Landing. It'd be nearly impossible unless I'm at the Purpad Research Lab in Hateno Village. Once I'm in that lab, you join me there, I can further improve your Purpad, starting with its sensor. You'll find that lab in East Necluda. But for now, Josh's investigations are my main priority. So until she gets further along, I'll be staying here for a while. And she won't continue until I solve a regional phenomena, which we are out of time to get started on. But next time, I'll be headed over to Rito Village, because apparently the game really wants me to go to Rito Village. So, I have many thoughts about this game that are all good, and I have ideas about timeline placement. Well, doesn't the game take place just after Breath of the Wild? Yes, but it's more complicated than that. I don't care about the whole timeline split and everything. I'm just worried about what happens before. I will talk about that more whenever we get more into details with it, but I'm sure the Zelda tubers are going to start having a frenzy anytime soon. But yeah, real happy to get into this. I've had a lot of fun doing everything in my own non-streamed playthrough. So yeah, I'm sure we will have a time during this. I'm dreading the clips that are going to come out of it. But thank you all for sticking around. Kyle with an end. Everybody who was just lurking in chat. We might be back next time with more of this. Yeah, I'm sure this will just be the playthrough for a very long time. But we will see y'all next time. Bye bye.